welcome to my channel. This is a channeled message. If you were drawn in by the title of this video, then this is your message. This message is for the creatives. I have the feeling of a creative or the creative that possess David Bowie-esque energy. And basically this message is don't give up, protect that which you've created, have courage, and believe in yourself. So this reading, this message came in hand from a dream that I had. And basically, when I say David Bowie, I don't mean like you have to be a musician or you have to, no, just any kind of creative thing that you do, that you have that energy, that creative, that dynamic, that perspective. If you look at David Bowie as an artist, as a musician, he was a painter as well. The coolest hair ever. But you can see how he kind of had his own signature style. He really didn't fit in with the cliche, you know what I'm saying? Like even when looks were popular, he kind of had his own version. So the message is keeping your authenticity and having the courage to shine and don't give up. So this message came to me and I felt the energy of a person that either wants to leave their job or already left their job. Their job could have been in waiting. Specifically, the specific energy I felt was someone that was in a service industry, customer service, waiting, bartending, or something like that, because they had an apron on and they just were they're just drained. Enough is enough. And the vision I had was a person literally throwing the towel into that and just walking away. But it was very abrupt. It was very emotional, as if it's been a long time coming and something happened where it was like the last straw for them to really leave that situation. But now I have the energy of them being very, don't know what to do, like very confused. Because then they're like regretful. What do they do? Should they go back to the job? Should they apologize? And I'm here to give you a clarification on this. If this is you, and if this is not you, go ahead and click off. This is not your reading. This is specific. This is not going to resonate to everybody. This is for a specific person. Take a deep breath. It's going to be okay. I feel as though this person is a little frantic, unsure, and is going straight into the what ifs and the if, cannots. It's almost in a fight or flight stage. I will ask you to just take a step back out of your situation and check your mindset. Check how you're feeling. It's not only that you purge your environment that you needed to leave. Now you need to purge your emotions. So this is very normal, because I feel that you were in a toxic environment that your soul, your spirit cannot grow or expand in. And whatever happened, it was meant to happen for you to leave. And be congratulations that you left and you're moving in the right direction. It's normal to be scared of the unknown in this society. It's normal to be fearful of the known in this society. Your fears are valid, but they're not conducive, right? Your fears are based on the structures that do not serve your highest good. A short way of saying that. Now it's time for the healing. So you just left a toxic environment. Now it's time for the healing, right? The first thing I would say for someone specific, don't go to drinking. Don't go to drinking as a way of healing, because some people will turn to drinking um, as a way to give them comfort for their feelings. I'm not going to tell you what to do. All I'm going to say is, from my personal experience, it's best to just go through the feelings. Don't ignore them. Don't suppress them. Don't label them. Just feel them. You have emotions for a reason. Your nervous system has been under great pressure for a long time. You have to purge these feelings. This is the first step of you working and walking towards your highest purpose and your highest good. And that's, if you're aware of David Bowie, maybe whoever this video resonates, just look back at his career. This person was not about conformity. This person went to circuit school. This person was doing folk music. This person was doing, it's just an artist. And I feel the group of people I'm trying to connect to, you have a special gift as you, in your own way, as David Bowie. You might be a baker and you have this whimsical style of baking. You might be a nanny and you have these different services you want to offer to teach kids or something. Like, everyone has their own style of doing things. You not necessarily have to be a singer or songwriter, but it can resonate to you. But it's not that you have to be like a musician for this reading to resonate. It's just saying that energy of creation, that energy of individualism, that energy of authenticity is needed at this time in the world. You're being called and removed from your situation because your perspective is needed out there. Your actual voice is needed out there. Your actual to be seen. No more hiding under the normal day-to-day. This is messages for you. This is your first step. This is actually your activation. So that is the general message. And another thing, when you're dealing with this purging, don't go into a codependent relationship. Don't run to a person to get comfort. Some things you need to sit with yourself, because not saying people and friends are not good for growth, but sometimes they distract from what needs to be healed. They delay. I'm just saying, you need to sit with your emotions. You need to journal. I know it sounds cliche, but it works. You need to ask yourself, why do you feel this way? You need to check how you're feeling and your thought patterns. Like I said, this is activation. This is just the first step of your realization. A lot of things you will have to figure out on your own. I am here just to let you know that you're in the right direction, to help you, encourage you to make another step forward, and know that it's perfectly normal in the beginning of switching your lifestyle up to be scared, but do not let that fear ruin your potential. And that's why I say, you are in a toxic environment, and a lot of those emotions that you feel are not of yours. And I will also say, the world has gotten, people's energies have been very polarized. And if you're in a service industry, you're exposed to so many energies a day. And a lot of times people take their day out on service people, right? A lot of times customers will be rude to you just because they can, just because they know that you know that's your job, right? Or they can complain to your manager. That is not an environment of conducive to your real emotions, because in that environment you can't say, you know what, ma'am, you're fucking rude. Fuck you. You know, actually, you can leave this establishment. And I'm sure there's plenty of times that you wanted to say that to a person, but you had to take a deep breath and, just serve them. So that's why I say that environment is not conducive of your spirit. It keeps you small. You have so much to offer. I'm here to give you confirmation and have you think of things differently. Think of things differently. Don't focus on the money part. Focus on the quality of life. Focus on who you are really, what you really want, what really makes you happy, right? And from now on, ask yourself, does this feel good to me? This is the best way to figure out what you need to do. Don't make decisions from now on off of fear. Make decisions off of, does it feel good? Now, you're going to be in a healing stage right now. You might be purging for a few weeks. I don't know. Everyone's different. But just know that a lot of those emotions you're feeling are not yours. It was in the environment. And the environment is not conducive of growth because you are taking in so many energies at once. And a lot of them are not yours. And a lot of times you bring it home. You bring those home. And those are not yours to carry. So you're going to have to figure out your own spiritual practices by using your own intuition. And I do invite you to go and spend time in nature when you're feeling insecure, when you're feeling burdened with a lot of unknowns. I will ask you to go outside, go for a walk, go to the park, go to a stream, a lake. If you're in a big city, go to a park. If you're in a big city, just go for a walk in your neighborhood, or go to a playground where there's kids. If you're in a big city, just go to the nearest playground where there's kids playing and just watch them have fun to help you learn how to have fun with life, because you have forgotten what fun is really. Fun for you was drinking, going out, spending all the money that you're making at the job that does not serve your potential. You need to know what fun is without all the responsibilities of an adult. So you need to go and sit with yourself for a little bit. So I'm going to pull some cards on this, but this message, I had it in a dream, and it inspired me to start this channel. And the one thing I would say, the drinking and codependency came up, and that is a crutch. So don't go, because it's easy. You might connect with someone on a certain level because you're in a sensitive position right now. So just be aware. And honestly, I know people like to drink, but just cut back. If you can't stop, just cut back, because it doesn't really help you process your emotions. It just suppresses them, and sometimes it makes it uncontrollable. So it's best to just go through those feelings and journal, write it down. So we'll go into tarot now. So when I asked Spirit about what the reading was, I already had an idea. This was just confirmation. The 9 of Fire came out, which is like the 9 of Wands. It's basically like protecting, like I said, protecting what you've created. And also it could be meaning that you've been through a lot. You're like the wounded warrior. You've been through a lot, but it's basically signifying do not give up. And especially with the fire, it's passion, it's creativity, it's transmutative. So this could be a lot for you right now. And I had the feeling of a person just kind of lost, but they know they had to make a change. So they made this abrupt change. And as you can see, the dragon's in the background. It's like the most powerful mystical creature in a way, because it's all about creativity. It's all about the balancing of elements, because the dragon is the dragon could fly, it could breathe fire, it could swim. So, and it's intellectual. So it has all of these elements in one. The card did say, don't give up, protect which you've created, have courage and believe in yourself. I'm not sure if you have any projects that you're working on that you've been super busy with work that you can't really focus on. I feel like you have to do things a little differently this time, and it's a good time to start you know, the spring equinox is coming, so it's a really a new year to really set your intentions and goals. But I will ask you to do your work, do the work, do the emotional work, do the yes, have strength, have strength. You have to have strength. You have to do the work though. You have to do the emotional work, because if not, you'll fall into your old patterns and habits. This one says, great inner strength, release harsh judgments, forgiveness, and compassion. And that's exactly what I was telling you. It's 11 too. We have 9 and 11. So this is emergency for you. This is emergency reading. So just what I was saying, inner strength. Don't let your emotions take over your decision making. Don't let fears take over your decision making. You have to release those hard judgments, because I feel this person is very, very hard on themselves. And they're just tired of it. And you have to forgive and have compassion, right? I don't know if you could see the words on there, but it's just a message. Just take in the message. So we have strength. So basically, this is your initiation right now. You're getting initiated to a new. Oh, look at this, 6 of Earth. This is like the 6 of Pentacles. This is like giving and receiving. It says gifts of money, time, or effort, new career opportunities, receiving a loan, or paying off debts. So you're moving into the right direction. You made a great decision to leave your situation. It's just you have to balance your emotions and check your thought patterns. You can look up how to reprogram your subconscious mind. You can listen to meditations. You really need to get your mind right and really purge those emotions. Identify where these emotions coming from. That's why I say journal. When I say journal, I want you to trap your feelings on paper. I want you to trap your feelings on paper. That's all it is. You're trapping your feelings on paper. And it's not about, I know it sounds a little cliche, but you're dumping that out. Because some people will come and dump I know you have friends that come dump stuff on you. Like they're having a bad day and they'll call you, and all of a sudden, at the end of the 45-minute phone call, you feel like shit, and they're like, oh, you know what, I feel better. So that's verbal dumping. I want you to like physically write this down, and your feelings that you write, just burn a piece of paper and say it's done. And give thanks to your spirit team or angels or whatever your faith is, or thank yourself. Who knows? I don't know what you got going on, but just burn that shit. Write it down and burn it to release it. It's gone, and say those feelings are gone. And with that intention, think of the feelings you want to replace that feeling with. So when I say journaling, I want you to trap those emotions down on a piece of paper. That's what you're doing. Let's see what else is coming out on this reading. This video is not going to be super long. I'm actually going to wrap it up pretty soon. So this is the first video on this channel, so I don't want to be too long. So that fell on the floor. So this is what you don't see. This is what you don't see. Oh, it fell. What you don't see is a new beginning. A new person enters your life. A relationship begins, a new phase. Heightened psychic abilities. So you actually can be an intuitive person. You're an intuitive person as well. That's why I'm called to do this message, because it's time for you to wake up. You are taking on others people's emotions and fears. Those are not yours to carry. You're working in environments where all these people are dumping all their energy onto you. Those are not your feelings and emotions. You had to leave that situation, and now you can see how you feel, right? And so this card is like it's like a dolphin and what is that, shamu or something, like a killer whale or something. You probably can't really see it, but so the Page of Water is just like intuitive, sensitive, artistic, and friendly. And this is what I get. I get you that you're this, like, you just have this David Bowie. The only best way I could explain it is you have this David Bowie-esque energy, right? You just have this energy of creative, um, just, and it's intuitive, sensitive, artistic, friendly. I want you to really be you. I want you to be you. That's all I'm asking. I want you to be you. I'm going to get you an affirmation real quick. What's a good affirmation? Let me get your affirmation. Let's see. Is there an affirmation for you? This time, what's the affirmation this time? Let's see. I don't know. Maybe everyone's is going to be different. So I don't know. Nothing's coming out. I'm not going to force it. Oh, okay. Oh, this is, you know what? All it is, this is not an affirmation. This is a message because you're in your initiation stage. You're in the very beginning. Things are gonna unfold for you as they do seem fit. Now is your time to become the alchemist and co-creator of your life. That's basically what you need to do. Start with, because now the message is you're gonna be a co-creator of your life. You know, that's basically the message. This is just the beginning. You don't have an affirmation. Everyone's everything. Everyone's is going to be different. I'll do a starseed card and we'll be done. But this is your initiation. Welcome. Welcome to the first stage of your evolution, of your awakening. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Let's see if anything the star cards do. Oh. Yes, you're empathic starseed. Oh, energetic sovereignty, absorbing what's not yours. See, I feel that. That's why it's like, I feel this energy. So you are on your way. You are a empathic starseed. You're an empathic starseed. You have to learn your energetic sovereignty. So that's why I was feeling like you were working somewhere was very draining, too many energies. You have to build up your energetic sovereignty. You have to start now doing research. You're gonna get hits. Everyone's path is different. I'm not gonna tell you what to do because everyone's on their different journey, but just this is confirmation that you're an empathic starseed and you need to practice energetic sovereignty, and that's from everybody. Be very mindful how you feel around people. If people do not feel good, limit their access to you. If they feel good, if they make you feel good, then yeah, then they'll encourage your spirit to grow. But if you don't feel good with people or you have to belittle yourself around them, that's a red flag. So just watch out for how you feel with people and trust your feelings in that aspect, your intuitive feelings. Not the negative ones where you're going from like stress of trying to survive or other paradigms that you learned in school or indoctrinations, not those kind of feelings. Those are just stressors. I'm talking about intuitively what you pick up. And that's something you can start jotting down too, the process, how you feel. Start writing down, it's like, oh, when I'm with this person, I feel this and that. So this is your initiation for some people. It doesn't, you don't have to be a girl or boy. You could be all sexes, whatever. You just have that David Bowie energy and you are an empath and the world needs you. You need to start practicing your gifts. You're coming online. So this is the beginning stage. Baby steps, baby steps, baby steps. So if this reading resonates, please like the video. You do not have to subscribe. It's really unto you. Please leave a comment as well. And also you can, if you have any questions, right, at all, you can also email me at the diviner 1111 at Gmail if you need like a resource to start, just whatever, just email me. But these are going to be random messages on this channel, so it might not resonate to everyone. That's why I said you don't have to subscribe, but you do like it if it resonates. All right, thanks for your time.